Tired of watching sports reruns on ESPN? Disney's ESPN Plus presents The Mandalorian Plus.
So you really don't take off your helmet?
No.
What about when you wanna, shoot your missile into her Sarlacc pit?
Baby Yoda says his first words.
He has spoken.
We've got more stormtroopers, more Easter eggs, and more scenes that will make you wonder if it's just a stunt double under that costume and it's all just voiceovers. We'll have a pre- and post-show coverage with our top Mandalorian analysts breaking down each scene. Special cameos by Iron Man, Rob Gronkowski, and the ghost of Babe Ruth. The Mandalorian Plus on ESPN Plus. May the Force be with you for $4.99 a month.
As part of its Christmas in July lineup, the Hallmark Channel is pleased to present a new original movie. Erica was a big-time publisher who wouldn't give in to the Christmas spirit.
I don't care if it's the holidays. I need the final draft of his novel by Friday.
Colin was her childhood best friend, who now runs a bakery back home in Chinatown.
Is your pork bun miss? And no worries, it's all me. Merry Christmas.
They haven't seen each other in years, but all that's about to change when fate brings Erica home for the holidays.
Erica, I have sprained both my wrists, and now I need your help for the holiday parties at our struggling dim sum restaurant. You'll be working with Colin, who, coincidentally, supplies all the desserts for the restaurant.
It's love at first bite for these two old friends.
Oh, Erica, so wonderful to have you back home in Chinatown. Even though you're only 8 stops off the F line and could have easily visited whenever you wanted to.
I know, Colin, but now that I like you as more than a friend, I'm going to give up my lucrative job in publishing to run a business I know absolutely nothing about.
But the Christmas miracles don't end there.
You know, I never told you this before, but I'm actually a prince. And I would be honored if you became my princess.
Wait, Erica, what about me? Your fiance? We're already engaged.
Sorry, Tyler, but everyone knows that the workaholic boyfriend never gets the girl in our movies.
What? But I'm rich. I always get the girl.
Did you not hear what I just said? It's the Christmas movie that panders to an audience we usually ignore. It's A Very Dim Sum Christmas, tonight at 8. Be sure to keep buying our $20 greeting cards.
Hello, friend. To break free from the White Rose's control, it all begins with this.
The Department of Labor? Do you know who you're dealing with? Their system can't handle this kind of volume.
Website under maintenance between 7:30 and 7:30.
This is the United States government we're dealing with, not Evil Corps.
He's right. Their system hasn't been updated since Y2K. I haven't seen anything like this.
19 million people are trying to do the same thing you are right now. Think, Elliot!
I have the entire Dark Army at my disposal. All I have to do is call.
Hello, is anyone there? I can hear you eating. Who is this? I need access to a government server. I just heard you take another bite. I know you heard me. Do it.
I'm in.
That was the easy part. Please call the Department of Labor to finish your application.
That's a human firewall. He's right. I'm out of my league.
You are not even halfway there. The algorithm says it could take up to 2,000 tries just to get an answer.
It's not even ringing. Unhackable. Unless I reroute the call from inside the mainframe. Something different is happening. I have an estimated wait time of 6 minutes. Now they're saying it's 6 days? If you would like to leave a callback number. The line is disconnected.
Not as easy as you thought, huh, Elliot?
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over but expecting different results. Human activity.
Hello. New York Department of Labor. Please hold.
This can't be real. I must be asleep.
White Rose is calling. She's onto your plan. You just answered White Rose's call!
I panicked. I was afraid I was going to accidentally hang up on the Department of Labor.
Elliot, my sources tell me that you're trying to get financed by the US government.
I don't need you or your resources. I'm applying for unemployment.
Huh. Good luck trying to get through to a live person. Do you have what it takes to call someone 2,000 times?
I don't have to call anymore. I already made my first contact. In fact, they just put me on hold.
They could be trying to talk to you right now. Elliot, hang up! You just hung up on both of them, didn't you?
I'm going back to working for the White Rose. Goodbye, friend.
Hello, I can't come to the phone right now. Please wait while I put you on hold for hanging up on me.
I'm not on hold. I can hear you chewing.
Hey, you came to the wrong place.
I can't believe Peter cheated on me with my twin sister, Tanya.
I can't believe my twin sister, Melissa, is dead.
Peter!
Tina, I didn't cheat on you. That was my twin brother, Paul. He was with Tanya. Tina, I love you. How could you, Paul?
Melissa! I thought you were dead! I survived the surgery. No thanks to Peter, who tried to kill me.
No, that was also my twin brother, Paul. Sorry, Melissa. That bomb was intended for Mary.
What did I ever do to you?
I asked you where Tanya was, and you pointed at Tina, trying to trick me.
So you try and kill me? I mean, it was a mistake. They're twins.
Mary, how could you? Mary,
how could you,
Mary? I mean, look at Tanya and Tina. You're telling me you can tell them apart?
Night and day. Apples and oranges. Well, that's Tina, that's Tanya. It's like night and day.
Tina, Tanya, who are you? I'm your sister, Trish. We're triplets separated at birth. And Mary was pointing at me that day you were looking for Tanya. Ever since that day, I've fallen in love with you, Paul.
Well, Paul, looks like you need to choose. You slept with Tanya, confessed your love to Tina, and now Trish loves you too. He also tried to kill me. Hush, Mary.
Well, I'll definitely choose the most beautiful.
There is literally no difference between them.
I choose Peter. What? Dude, you're my brother, man. Get out of here.
What's the deal with Zoom?
Zoom. You can live your entire life without ever showing off your bottom half. Which sucks for me because I just got these new pants and now I can't show them off.
Speaking of Zoom, I'm pretty sure my boss is meeting the marketing assistant behind my back. I know he wants my job. She has all these recurring Zoom meetings without me.
Zoom meetings? Don't you mean Zoom dating for George?
What are you talking about?
Let me show you what I mean.
Where did you get that?
I present to you the Zuma Bomber.
You should definitely change that name.
I've written a program that collects every Zoom credential ever created. I can listen in on any Zoom meeting that ever was or will be. Conferences, workshops, corporate meetings. The only thing I don't Zoom bomb are Zoom orgies because consent is sexy.
Maybe you should listen to a workshop about privacy leaks.
Can I use it to confront my boss about her secret meetings? She thinks she's so sneaky.
Of course.
Jerry, you must come on the next date with me. I have this woman convinced that I'm the most in-demand celebrity spiritual guru in New York. She thinks you're my client.
And why would she think that?
I may have told her.
George.
A woman has never been so into me. Knowing she would never see me in person just made me get bolder and bolder with my lies. Besides, this will be a perfect opportunity for you to show off those new pants.
No, I wouldn't have my career without George.
That's incredible, but we can't see your face.
Jerry, your pants are very nice. Now, will you please sit down?
I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Georgie. I'm so lucky I got to meet someone so amazing who knew Zoom dating could be so great.
Jerry, George, what are you doing here? And Melanie, this isn't a meeting with the marketing assistant.
Elaine?
You've been going on dates with George on company time, but you can't give me a raise? Does your husband know?
No, George.
You're married?
You're bald.
Oh, you were both catfishing each other.
We're not safe anymore.
What's wrong?
The code for Zoom Bomber has leaked. The information is out. Everyone everywhere is Zoom bombing. It's anarchy in the Zoomscape.
What are those?
Your knees are so thick.
Are you retaining water in your knees?
Those sad kneecaps are trying to bust out of those poor pants.
Jerry, you got to get those knees checked out.
The woman at the store told me thick knees are cool.
Hi, Detective Jake Johnson. Just transferred to Special Victims from Ohio. You could call me Jake.
Okay.
Aren't you going to tell me your name?
What's the point? You're just going to call me lab tech anyways.
Right. Did you get the CCTV footage my partner sent over?
Yeah, because I know exactly what footage you're talking about, since it's not like I need a case number or evidence log info, and there aren't hundreds of open cases or anything.
Great. Let's see what you got. Stop. Zoom in on that. I can't read that. Do the thing.
The thing?
You know, the thing that makes it super clear.
That's not how it works. It's not like it's the blurry license plate of a speeding car.
Damn. He looks like he's enjoying that sandwich. And I want to know where it's from.
Don't you have to solve a crime or something?
Right. Let's keep going. Stop.
If this is another sandwich, I swear.
That looks like the victim. Who is that next to her? Ah, so blurry. I thought the NYPD would have a state-of-the-art forensics with a $6 billion budget. That's why I moved here from Cleveland.
That's the reason you wanted to leave Ohio, not the many other reasons?
Well, that and I'm chasing my little sister's killer. I'll never forget that night from 10 years ago. The way the crime scene looked, the smell. This case has the killer's MO written all over it.
New character backstory. Should have led with that. Here you go. Vic's face, the killer's face, and his car keys, which has a unique key fob, so now we have the make and model of the car. And putting algorithm into the system, it scanned through all the footage of those cars in New York. I've hacked the mainframe to redirect them towards the precinct. They're stuck at a red light down the block. More thing.
Is this your number?
Ew, no. It's the case number.
I shall have my revenge.
Dude, we're in a windowless room.
Sunglasses are my thing.
I should have been a TV writer.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Carol Baskin here of Carol's Big Cat Rescue. And we have two very awesome updates for all our feline friends. Don't we, Howard?
Yes, we do. Through the federal judge's ruling, we have acquired Joe Exotic's Prison of the Zoo. Rawr.
Meow.
Before we give you the other possum news, we want to address the endangered elephant in the room.
Now, a lot of people have been spreading some ugly rumors about me and my husband, Howard.
Those gosh darn kids with the Facebooks and the Reddit conspiracies.
Howard, don't you shame the Redditors and their conspiracy theories. You know better than that.
Sorry.
Now, the world must know, because we cannot live this life any more.
We're excited to announce Carol Baskin Robbins.
Trust us, you will be inclined to try our ice cream with flavors like French Vaccinella,
Illuminati Confetti,
Mint Loch Ness Monster,
5G Green Tea,
Lizard People de Leche,
Biggie and Tupac Amisu,
JF Cake Batter,
Epstein Island Punch,
and of course, everybody's favorite, strawberry.
It's so good it hurts because I'm lactose intolerant.
Howard, don't you dare spit up that ice cream now. Howard?
Excuse me, gotta use the bathroom.
To see more videos of me and my posse, be sure to click the subscribe button. Otherwise, it will be catastrophic. Just kidding.
Cheers! My name is Nankuramoto, and today I'm going to tell you about Yayoi Kusama. Yayoi Kusama was born in Nagano, Japan in 1929. When she was 10 years old, she started seeing hallucinations of dots and flowers talking to her and fabric multiplying, which were all still part of her artistic vocabulary. You know, when she was moving to New York, she burned 2,000 of her painting because she was like, I'm gonna make better art than any of this. I'm starting from scratch. So she does a group show with Klaus Oldenburg, who was a papier-mâché sculptor. And Yayoi showed her soft sculptures. You know, sculptures made of fabric. And then she goes to Oldenburg's next show, and it's all soft sculptures. And she's like, what the fuck, man? Your sculptures are hard. I've seen them. My sculptures are soft. And Oldenburg's wife is like, I'm so sorry, Yayoi. And it's like, bitch, you knew. So then, at her next show, she does this thing where she covers the entire gallery walls with photos of her artwork. And Andy Warhol is like, wow, that's cool. So then, she shows up at Andy Warhol's next show, and his entire gallery wall is covered with prints of his work. And she's like, what the fuck? And everybody else is like, wow, Andy Warhol is a visionary. Then she presents her first Infinity Mirror room. And guess what? Some white man artist whose name I can't even remember right now, out of nowhere presents his Infinity Mirror room at a bigger gallery. And he was just like, all these white men are getting famous for my ideas. So she jumps out of her window, but lands on a bike and lives. So then she's like, well, I guess I just have to keep living and keep making art. So then she started doing these happenings, performance art. And she, like, got a bunch of people naked in the MoMA Sculpture Garden to be like, what actually is modern about the MoMA with its white-ass paintings by white-ass men. And she also showed up at the Venice Biennale uninvited and sold these mirrored orbs with a sign that said, you can buy your own narcissism. And everybody was like, ah, what an attention-seeking woman. By the time she decided that she was over the Western art world, Japan was like, no, we hate you. We don't want you either. And she got severely depressed, and in 1977, she checked herself into a hospital in Japan. And through the 70s and the 80s, she was virtually forgotten by all the art scenes that she contributed to. But she still kept making art at the hospital. And then one day, someone saw her art, and they were like, oh my god, she's a genius. Someone needs to see this. Ma'am, where have you been? So this woman sets up Yayoi's retrospective in New York, and it is super successful. And now she is the most successful living artist. She's like, I'm 91 and I'm still making art every day of my life. Suck it, Klaus Oldenburg. Yayoi Kusama was so ahead of her time. And all these white men just stole her shit and made it theirs. Will it ever change? If you're gonna gram her, know her damn name.